And now, the world-famous Lunatic Radio Show. Friday night!
Also known as white gold, like a red wing, just to make my legs blink. Blue and maize, this is great. Now my cup is turning pink. I just suck my teeth and wink.
Hello, people. Going postal.
Brag on whips.
Brag on whips. Sucking dick. What up, everybody? LR Show. It is the LR Friday Night Radio program with me, TJ the Mayor.
What up, though?
From the D.
Crayola crayons.
It's so cold in the D. What up, everybody? It's cold in the studio, too.
It is cold in here today.
Live number to call in, 718-690-9290. Go ahead and be dialing. Or don't. Whatever the fuck you want to do. I got to adjust my headphones.
Yeah, we're all fucked up today, man. We're not prepared at all.
There we go. Now I
don't
can
give
hear.
a fuck.
Yeah, a lot to do on today's episode of the LR Friday Nights. It is 2019.
This is the first show of the year.
First show of the year.
First show of the year.
For you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We had, on the Wednesday night show with Chris Italia, we had the great Derek Gaines, comedian extraordinaire.
Round of applause for that dude, man. He's a funny dude. You guys go check him out. Follow him, all that good shit. He's a funny dude.
Follow us on the Instagrams at Lunatic Radio, on Twitter at Lunatic Radio. Do all that good stuff. Yeah. All right, a lot to do on today's radio program. I am still fucking fixated on the waitress I saw at lunchtime today.
Where'd you go for lunch?
The place we always go. You know,
I wasn't there. Why the fuck you ain't tell me you was going today? I thought that was done. We don't do that no more.
No, I go there. You know, sometimes I go
you go there with your other friends.
No, I go with the.
You had your boy Derek on Wednesday, and that was like your one black time, like your black time of the week. Like you were like, oh, I only get one day a week to fuck with a black dude.
You know,
like you have to do this. You know what I mean?
I don't usually go anymore to have lunch, like out to lunch on Fridays. So it's like a little treat I used to give myself.
I know what you're saying.
You know, it's you know, today I was just like, you know what, I'd like to go I like to go sit at the bar, watch a little tube when I'm at lunch, and see some scenery. You know, like the TVs. They got a lot of TVs at this. You know, all the sports bars. You have them in your fucking town wherever you live. You know. You go there, you see all the TVs, you're like, wow, they got the NFL package. I can watch everything. So I go there.
You went there for the NFL package? And what package did you go there for?
Nah, I just went there for the burger, really, because you know.
You went there for the meat?
Yeah, I went for the meat.
Oh, I got a bacon. They got the NFL package. You got a burger. You went for the beef?
I got the bacon blue burger. But when I was at the local bar establishment that I was at, that I used to frequent quite often, there's this waitress that works there and she is not a day over 22 years old. Not a day. I am old enough clearly to be her father.
Well, what do you think? I mean, what do you think? You were going to go to the bar, to the restaurant, and there was going to be like a bunch of chicks that are like 30 plus,
no.
40 years old that you were going to see?
No, I guess, you got a sports bar. You got to have the young tail to attract maybe the customers who come in and have a burger for lunch. If they know beforehand that young tail is going to be serving them, they're like, hey, you know what? I want to go to the bar because I've been slaving in this cubicle for 8 hours or 5 hours. I'm like, I want to see a little tail for my hour break I get for lunch. But anyway, the girl is
that's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know Kieran. That's how you know Kieran being there as the creepy McCreep face. He said the tail.
Yeah. She is tail.
The tail in that place.
I'll tell you this, and it's gonna sound really creepy coming from me because of my age, and I'm just a creep. I'm not really a creep. I just say that. I always whatever. I'm not.
You're not really a creep, man. Actually, you're the most wholesome dude.
Chivalry is not dead with the kid right here. But this girl, I would fucking, god damn it. You know, she's blonde, and she has that blonde skin. You know what that blonde skin is? It's just like, it's like that
milky skin.
It's like the tannish blonde skin. You know, like the.
I know blonde hair. I don't know about blonde skin.
The girls with the bleach blonde hair.
Oh, so their tan looks better?
Yeah, I guess their tan.
That's not their skin. It's
I don't know,
their
maybe
hair that makes their tan.
Whatever
Look a
the
little bit more
fucking-
tanner.
Whatever the combination is. I like it. It's not a bad fucking thing. I like the fucking Christ. It's gonna get you in trouble, but whatever. Cheers to that fucking girl for being hot. She made my fucking lunchtime pretty good.
Yeah, you know that's an odd way to start the show, considering the topics that we have today.
It's you know. All right.
Just saying, there's a certain somebody that's in the news.
Yeah, there's a certain somebody.
There's a certain special that came out last night about an older man and a younger girl or girls.
Certain somebody in the news who likes the young teens. Can we say?
Hey, before we get into today's show, I want to start off by saying, because we were late because we are so fucking cool now that my Facebook got hacked. So all you people text me right now because I'm getting text after text after text. Thank you for texting. Thanks for letting me know. But I know now, and I've changed the password and all that other good shit. So enjoy the show. Enjoy the show, and let's get into it. Yeah. Hey, man, how'd your New Year's Eve go?
I don't know. Oh,
did you?
I didn't do anything.
Did you? You didn't do anything?
Nah, fuck New Year's. I mean, did you do anything on New Year's? It's 2000. I'm already in 2019. I already forgot about it.
Yeah, we're not gonna spend a lot of time, and I just want to know, like, how'd you bring it in? I don't think we really talked about that, like, personally, off the air.
I brought it in with my dad trying to watch. I went to my folks' house because they're getting older, and I want to, as these momentous occasions pass by, I want to spend it with them because I kind of like hanging out with them. But on that particular
Your parents
night,
are actually pretty cool to hang out with.
That particular night when I went over to the house and said hello. And my dad just wanted to watch football games on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, what the fuck else are you supposed to do?
I was like, Dad, it's fucking goddamn New Year's Eve.
What else is in? What's more important in football, bro?
What a lot on New Year's Eve. It's you gotta watch whatever the fuck's happening in Times Square in New York City. Mm-hmm. You gotta watch the Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve.
Oh yeah, that's what the fuck we want to do
with the Ryan
Dick Clark
with fucking Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest. Now you're talking.
Jenny McCarthy, who is on to her like 8th husband at this point.
Yeah, she's like 78. Like, yeah, bro.
I tell you what, that Jenny McCarthy though, back in the day when she hosted that fucking game show.
Singled out Jenny McCarthy. I like Singled Out Jenny McCarthy.
I don't know
about the new Jenny McCarthy.
I don't know if
she's straight.
I don't know which one I like better though on the Singled Out show back. Was it Carmen Electra or Jenny McCarthy? There was two.
Definitely Jenny McCarthy. I never thought Carmen Electra was that. I mean, she's beautiful. But there was nothing about her that was like, oh man, like she's awesome. She's like blah.
I think Carmen.
She has no personality.
They're both the same age. I think they're both like 43ish, maybe.
How fucking lame and old are we? I'm over here just, her personality. It's
Carmen Electra, man.
I know she has no personality though. Like,
no, who gives a shit?
I know, that's why I'm like making fun of myself because I'm over here like, oh yeah, well, her personality. I'm starting to sound like you. I've been around you too fucking long.
She's got the quadrophonic.
I'm starting to like look at personalities and
pussy.
Shit. Oh, okay,
that is the line of the day right here. That's so far on the radio.
Let's name our show.
She's got
that saying right there. That
quadrophonic blowpunk pussy. Try to say that fucking 10 times fast. Radio DJs out there. Come on.
Yeah. Anyway, just to let everybody know, the live call-in number is 718-690-9290. That's 718-690-9290. Call in, say what's on your mind. Also, hit us up in the live chat. When you're on there, please subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it.
John D. Noodle checking in. Isn't watching the NYC ball drop a little bit strange since you're living in AZ now and it's not yet New Year's? Well, you know what? It drops at 10. It's even fucking better. I can go to bed.
Yeah, true that. I was at home watching shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, this is awesome. Like 10 o'clock and I'm done. I'm done.
Who gives a shit?
I'm ready.
I mean, I actually went over to a friend's house after that, but, you know, it's still not.
You got friends?
Most people, at least here in AZ, because no one gives a fuck about this goddamn state, it could be nuked tomorrow. If I'm out of here with my parents and TJ the mayor and Leroy Jenkins, I don't care about the fucking state. It could fucking blow up tomorrow.
Well, it almost blew up. Every New Year's Eve since I've been here has been like, New Year's Eve in Arizona, people, it's like The Purge. Remember the movie The Purge?
That just really happened.
It's like that. Like you like this is what I do. I lock all my doors.
Everybody that moves from Chicago here, fuck them.
I sit with my dog because my dog goes crazy because of all the fucking
Cubs suck.
Not the fireworks, all the automatic weapons going off. Like I get it. Like
Automatic
this is
weapons?
a fucking. I get it. It's Arizona. Like everybody's got their fucking. It's like when you move to Arizona, you get your license, you get your registration, you get your AR-15. You know what I mean? Like we get it. Like okay.
They give like mentally handicapped guns here.
Oh, bro, you should see the neighborhood behind me.
There's some people that shouldn't own guns.
There's these train tracks, and then behind me, and then behind that is this trailer park. I'm not gonna knock trailer parks into that. I'm just saying.
You can knock them. Who gives a fuck?
Them motherfuckers, man. It was yeehaw out to that bitch, and they were not letting up. So this is what I do on New Year's Eve. I put a calming coat on my dog, because that's what we do in our
calming coat.
A calming coat. It's to calm the dog. It's to.
How's the dog know that the fuck is a calming coat?
It's just something that wraps up around the dog, so he feels like he's always. It's
like a muzzle.
Man, okay. I sound really pussy.
I
sound really pussy saying this.
Really
so anyway, I put this calming coat on him,
what is it? No.
and then we're sitting there watching TV, and like but I'm not pussy though. I got my strap. I got my gun on.
You put a calming coat on your dog and grabbed your gat.
Yeah, that's what we do on.
What is a calming coat?
It's just a thing that wraps around the dog.
Because I'll be honest with you, if I could buy a human calming coat, I would try that.
First of all, your dog will not fit any calm. You got to put a coat bigger than your coat on your dog.
No.
This motherfucker's got the biggest dog.
My parents. It's not my dog. I don't want to deal
it's
with
your
it.
dog. You take care of it. It's your dog.
No, I don't.
You go over there. You walk. You're the one that walks.
I go over there and I say hello to the dog. The thing's fucking. It's a Saint Bernard. It's blind. It just walks at the fucking walls all fucking time. I'm like, hey Lulu, what's going on? She's like, just smashes into the giant mirrors. Brick in China.
Hey, shout out to Matt McGinnis in the chat room talking shit about AZ again. What's new? Like
fuck this state.
Matt, I feel so bad for Matt. I give in the year that I've known Matt.
Oh yeah.
At least once a day, I tell him one thing about one. I tell him one thing about AZ that I hate every day for 365 days. It's been. 367 days at this point.
You know who I hate from AZ? This is what I hate from AZ. Everybody that moved here from Chicago. Fuck yourself.
Damn, why Chicago?
I don't know. I'm not big on Chicago people anymore.
Damn, I got.
That is a deep dish pizza.
I was giving them a shout out today.
Okay, let
me turn my shit around. I was trying to give them a shout out today.
They have a fucked up accent. What do you think about that, TJ? You're from Michigan.
I just don't like how they like. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Stupid accent.
I hate it.
They don't.
We're from Chicago.
People from Chicago.
Is that not how they sound?
Yeah.
Chicago.
They're like in between areas, so their accents all fucked up. They kind of have like sort of like a New York and then like a West Coast.
They all white people from Chicago sound like they were like in the Prohibition, like with Al Capone and all that shit.
They sound like they eat too many carbs.
Well, they look like they eat too many carbs.
I never met an in shape person from Chicago.
Those are some gambling motherfuckers too, man.
Chicago?
Every time I'm at the bar watching the game, you know what I mean? There's always like a couple dudes from Chicago. Oh fuck, I got the parlay over here. I got the whatever accent because it sounds.
Who's making the bratwurst? What do you got on the cubbies? Fuck yourself.
And now all they want to talk about because the Bears are finally good, and that's all the fuck they want to talk about. Man, you know what? You're right. Fuck Chicago. You're right. Fuck Chicago.
For a radio show that wants to grow, maybe we shouldn't eliminate the fucking third largest city in the fucking.
No, you don't want to know why you don't talk shit about Chicago? Because one day you got to go there.
No, I went to the airport. I'm like, get me the fuck out of this place. Was it Heathrow? Is that the airport?
Man, I got some cousins that grew up in Caprini Greens projects and Robert Taylor projects.
Harry Carey was the best person from Chicago, by the way.
Which is the two. I don't know who the fuck Harry Carey is.
Harry Carey, the guy who used to call the Cub games, used to do the seventh inning stretch to take me out.
Oh yeah.
He had a stroke.
Yeah.
Calling Cub games with the stroke. Sounded like Dick Clark in the New Year's Rockin' Eve when he had a stroke. He couldn't count down from 10. All the numbers sound the same. 10 and 1 sounded the same, so you didn't know when the ball was actually dropped. I'm just saying, those strokes are a motherfucker. Not the kind of stroke I usually do at 11 o'clock at night. What's wrong with you? Why are you talking like this on the show, TJ? It's me. What? All right, let's get to the... That's not happening. I'm killing it right now. I'm killing it.
No, you can't disrespect a dude like that.
What, Harry Carey?
I'd rather disrespect the vice lords in Chicago.
He's dead. What does he give a shit?
Because the people love him.
I love Harry Carey too.
Him.
He had a stroke though. I'm okay. I can't point. Like fucking. If some famous dude gets AIDS, I can't point out that he got AIDS.
This guy said it. No,
Harry
I'm
Carey.
just saying Harry Carey.
God bless his soul.
At first, I was like Harry Carey, but now I remember I've seen some shit on Harry Carey and the people that love him, and they have power.
Yeah.
It ain't the street dudes you got to worry about. It's the white guguys that you got to worry about.
Take me out to the ball.
That guy's got power.
Take me out to the crowd. I got to put a stick in my mouth. Sound like Harry. Oh.
Okay. It's not that show. This is not that show, people.
It is.
It's the Lunatic Radio show, but it's not the. For some of the shit that we got to talk about today on the show, you are really doing a lot of suspect shit.
We're gonna go into.
You're talking about these young broads at the bar.
I want to.
You're sticking shit in your mouth, like you're setting a tone, all right.
Setting a tone.
You're setting a tone, all right. You're disrespecting Chicago.
I didn't mean.
Did you mean to disrespect Chicago, knowing that we were going to talk about Mr. Kells today? Mr. Kells, fuck him. I ain't calling him Mr. Nothing. The monster R. Kelly today.
How long have we been on the air? So I've talked about 22-year-olds and how they're yummy, females, by the way, blondes, right? Mm-hmm. And I disrespected Chicago, the third largest city in the United States, and the legendary Harry Carey. So,
well, while you're at it, you might as well disrespect another Cook County veteran.
Motherfucker, I'm 3 for 3.
Well, fuck it. Let's be 4 for 4.
Who's the Cook County veteran?
Let's fucking talk about it.
Who was that?
R. Kelly, since we're disrespecting Chicago.
Where's Cook County? Is that Georgia?
Illinois.
Illinois?
Yeah, that's Chicago.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we've been talking shit about Chicago all day.
Oh.
I mean, we might as well fucking get to the R. Kelly bullshit.
I tell you what, R. Kelly is fucking... He is, Lifetime. Lifetime, the greatest fucking channel that no one ever watches.
Oh, that was a fucking deal, too.
I'm so surprised.
That was a deal, bro. Who even has Lifetime anymore? I don't have it.
I know. You don't have Lifetime? I have it.
No, well, I get to pick my channels on my cable.
Oh,
I only pay for shit that I like.
The a la carte. Yeah, no one watches Lifetime. Usually it has those, like, Hallmark fucking heartbreaking or heartwarming fucking stories, right?
Oh, no, not this one. Oh, no, not last night.
They have a documentary series on Lifetime about R. Kelly, the R&B singer who apparently... married Aaliyah, the late great Aaliyah.
The late great. Say Aaliyah. It right.
Aaliyah was an R&B singer, was very quite attractive.
Well, actually,
when did she die, Aaliyah? 21?
Somewhere around there. It was early 20s.
She went to film a video in Jamaica, and
damn, I can't even think of the year.
Apparently, after the filming was done. They figured they put the whole boom lift and all the cameras, everybody that was on the set, the boat, some water, a tree. They tried to put that all on a plane and try to take off with it. A little heavy, and the thing went, you know what I'm saying? It took a little nosedive.
Yeah, heavy. They definitely fucked up.
A little heavy. That plane turned into a car and just drove into a bunch of trees at the end of the runway. I don't mean to do that either. TJ's gonna hate me after this show. Huh?
No, I'm not. It's just
that's 4 for 4 right there. I'll go 5 for 5.
Let's get into the R. Kelly shit, shall we?
Here we go.
So, all right, here's the deal. Everybody knows R. Kelly's a fucking pedophile. We all seen the fucking video.
Do we?
Yeah,
know?
we do.
It's alleged.
No, it's not alleged.
It's alleged.
I seen the tape back in 90 something, whatever it was, early 2000s. I seen the fucking tape.
Why are you watching R. Kelly banging teen tapes?
Who didn't? Who didn't see? That's because you're white and you're from Saratoga.
I'm not from Saratoga.
Okay, that's fine, but you're from Long Island. In your town, they didn't have the R. Kelly tape. It was bootleg. Bootleg things are in the city, like in the hood. Like not in the city, but in the hood in the city.
That lyric's popping into my head now that he sang way back in the day. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me
body's telling me yeah. You dirty son of a bitch.
One part of your body.
Oh my God, you dirty motherfucker.
Freak.
Fuck him. Anyway, back to the story.
I want to pee on you. Yes.
Yeah.
He peed on him too.
So anyway, these allegations have been going around for a long time about R.
years.
Kelly having sex slaves and underage girls and this and that. Well, last night, his ex-wife and some producers and everything put together a thing that aired last night.
How many wives does this motherfucker have?
I don't know, but his ex-wife was telling it all though. So anyway, there's a 6-part series, 2 parts at night on Lifetime.
6-part
docu-series, sorry. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. So the first one aired last night.
You watched it.
They was dropping bombs over Baghdad.
Name of it? Do you know remember the name of it?
Surviving R. Kelly. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Surviving R. Kelly.
Okay, I just interject for one second.
No, please do.
When you're a person living and somebody makes a documentary with the word surviving and then your name after that word, you're in some deep shit. You're in some shit. Like surviving TJ the Mayor. That would be a bad documentary.
There's documentaries called Surviving El Chapo.
Right. So
what I'm saying is
R. Kelly's lumped into with that.
Yes, like these are monsters.
Yeah, he is a monster.
Let's call it what it is. All right. So anyway, there's been a lot of allegations, whatever. So they dropped this shit last night, and they got into the shit, people. They got into the real shit, the interviews, the stories. I'm talking about the principal talking about after he graduated. They had to like try to tell him a couple times, like, hey, you can't be hanging around high school no more in your 20s. You know what I mean? There's a McDonald's outside of his high school that all the kids used to go kick it at. He would be there, and it was kind of like he was recruiting. He was recruiting.
He went to the McDonald's after Brooks?
That's where everybody used to hang out after high school. That was the hangout spot, was the McDonald's.
Oh, my God.
So, it was
when he was in high school.
Yes, it gets down dirty, deep. Some of these stories, man, are just mind-boggling. His ex-wife's talking about getting hogtied. These 14-year-old girls. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. Should I go on, or should we put a clip? Or I mean,
no.
I'm sure everybody knows about the bullshit.
I want to hear more. I want to hear your impressions because I haven't seen it.
Well, okay, I'll break it down for you like this. So one of the first interviews that I seen, and I think I watched them backwards. I'm not sure, but anyway, one of the first interviews I seen was one of his backup dancers, and so she started off telling the story about how she went over to R. Kelly's house one day, and they were all just kind of kicking it, watching something on TV, a movie, some premiere shit that they were doing, and she kept hearing this knock, and she's sitting next to R. Kelly, and R. Kelly this knock keeps going on. She finally turns to him and says, "Hey, you gonna answer that knocking?" And don't do that.
I need to play a little bit of R&B.
Don't do that.
Something. Go ahead.
Don't do that. Anyway, play monster music, bro. This is a horror film.
That's a arm. That's a.
The fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to find some slow art. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go continue. Sorry.
Don't
Continue.
DJ.
Continue.
Don't DJ.
Continue.
Okay. Yeah, she's telling the story, and she said she keeps hearing this knock, and finally she turns to R. Kelly and says, "Hey, Robert, somebody's knocking." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." And he turns, and she says he turns and is like, "Yeah," and it's his wife. She opens up a door and says, "Hey, I'm hungry. Can I please come down and get something to eat real quick?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." She comes down and gets something to eat and leaves. Like, that's the opening story. Like, that's how controlling the motherfucker was to his wife.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
There's a gang of people in her house that she lives in with her husband. She can't come down. She can't come in. She has to be stashed away.
So that was the allegations that he was like had like some sort of.
No, I'm just saying this is the first story. Yeah. So then after that, then they start getting into the shit. You know what I mean? About like there's, he had multiple girlfriends that they weren't allowed to talk to each other, and they this and that. There was one girl that was talking about. She incriminated herself by saying, we used to have threesomes and stuff, and she didn't know how she wasn't supposed to talk to some of the other girls, right? But then she just had a conversation with one of the girls behind his back, and she was like, "Oh yeah, when I'm 16 next month, he's getting me a car." And she was like, God. What do you mean when I'm 16 next month? And then realized that she was 15 years old, And like this story, like this, so that's just one story, but there's story after story after story in the same fucking light. That's just crazy, man. It is. It's some sick shit, bro. Some sick shit. And that motherfucker, by the way, the aura, it all makes sense now. Like you said, my mind's telling me no. That shit. You know what his nickname is, right? His self is what he named himself as a nickname.
Kid fucker?
The Pied Piper.
Oh.
Think about it. The Pied Piper. He's playing a little flute. And the little girls and the little rats.
Fucking
The little thotty rats. The little 13, 14-year-old thotty rats.
That R. Kelly, man. He's
a piece of shit. Hey, where's Trick at? Trick, drop a bomb on this nigga, man.
It was a long time ago on the Chappelle show, and he was doing fucking jokes about him peeing on people. That's a long time ago. How long was the Chappelle show?
Oh, that was a classic. It's the remix to Ignition where they talking about pissing. Yeah, that Dave Chappelle's a motherfucker.
It makes me question a lyric, fresh out the kitchen means like fresh out of the oven. Here's a new fucking broad ready to God.
I'm reading the chat. Why y'all want to pee on me? That's some bullshit, bro. I'll show you nothing but love, man.
You getting hammered in the chat room there?
Not getting hammered, but I'm just,
Yeah, my mind's telling me no, but my bladder is telling me yes, coming in from John D. Noodle.
Yeah, that's the truth, John.
So he banged Aaliyah when she was 15.
Let's not go there.
I want to go there.
I'm saying let's not say that, though. Because Aaliyah, rest in peace, God rest your soul, she's not here to defend herself.
She's going to be sleeping throughout this whole thing, so might as well just talk about it.
Yeah, goddamn.
Like Harry Carey's never going to hear this. He's not looking down at me going, I'm going to really get him on my fucking podcast from heaven next fucking week.
This is the part where I got to be careful.
When I die, people are going to be hammering me, so fuck it.
First of all, if somebody's hammering you, like, we'll just be happy that somebody's
listening.
Hammering something in your life.
Somebody hammering.
You're not doing no hammering.
Right. So R. Kelly is
a pedophile. He's a fucking pedophile, people.
All right. We have
play the motherfucking clip. Fuck that motherfucker, man.
Clip.
Fuck him. We gonna put them all out there as if people didn't already know he was a pedophile.
We don't have the full thing.
No, this is just a trailer.
We have the trailer.
No, that's all they need. We don't need to fuck. This thing is a 6-part docuseries. We're not gonna play the whole motherfucking thing.
TJ found a clip, a good clip from.
Yeah, this is just the trailer. You guys check it out, man. If you haven't seen it, pay attention. This is some. At least listen to the audio. This is some.
This is from Lifetime's R. Kelly fucking docu-series, Surviving R. Kelly. Here we go. Let's. I haven't seen it, so here we go.
Let's listen to this piece of shit.
There's a difference between R. Kelly and Robert. R. Kelly's this fun, laughing, loving guy, but Robert is the devil.
R. Kelly is at the top of the charts, but he may be in for a fall. He was arrested today on 21 counts of child pornography.
I didn't know that happened. Wait a minute. He was arrested at some point for 21 counts of child pornography, and he's still
that's the girl
out?
that he peed on. But the only thing is they couldn't prove what time the footage was filmed. Because it's not like today where everything's like like in a cloud and all this stuff. You know.
Yeah, everything's fucking everything's instantaneous.
Taking advantage of minors will not be tolerated.
Jurors found him not guilty on all charges.
Robert has said all along he would be cleared of these terrible charges.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Milk R. Kelly! Milk R. Kelly! Milk R. Kelly!
We got a tip that she's here.
She's not.
R. Kelly has denied accusations that he's holding women against.
This is some like Michael Jackson shit, dude. Don't you think? It's like some weird like Neverland, locked away kids. Like it's kind of like similar.
You know what's crazy is what connects the two.
What
is the song that he wrote for Michael Jackson? You Are Not Alone.
Right, I'm a rapist too.
No. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That
You Are Not Alone. I love kids too.
Yeah, the rumor is that that was written about some chick that some 17-year-old that miscarried his baby.
Be honest with you, Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson sung that. He wrote that, and that was actually supposed to be about. But no, you know what the thing about Michael Jackson is? Let me break this down because I love the King of Pop.
Let me just point out the fact that if Michael Jackson brought over the young boys to R. Kelly's house, R. Kelly's young women would probably have something in common with those young boys. Same age.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. There's no hard evidence on Michael Jackson. There's not. Like, let's keep it real. There's not the type of evidence on Michael Jackson as there is R. Kelly.
He did pay somebody off to shut up.
We don't know that.
He did do that. It's in court documents.
But we don't know that that's...
Like you don't have the papers in your hand, you're reading them?
To say that... No. To say that happened, though. Like, if you said I did some shit and I got the money to pay you off to not go public,
he paid...
No matter if I did it or not, I can pay you off. It doesn't matter.
He did sleep with a boy, and his parents sued him, and then he settled out of court.
Oh yeah, for sleeping in the same bed. Yes.
Yes.
Right. But what I'm saying is
it was a large sum of money. Like, for example, Bill O'Reilly. This is completely different.
Fucking Bill O'Reilly.
No. He didn't sleep with kids. But Bill O'Reilly was sued by a woman at Fox News for sexual harassment. He ended up paying her $32 million. So you know some shit happened. Michael Jackson paid that family a whole shitload of money. You know something happened. That wasn't just like, hey, we'll sleep in the bed and watch Home Alone.
And I'm not trying to defend the man. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking logically that no, it's not about what you did or what you didn't do when you pay somebody off. It's about how does this affect the rest of my money? So if you have accusations against me, and I'm the money man, right? And you got accusations against me, and they're 100% false, but just by you trying to further go about the situation can hurt my endorsements, my record sales, all that stuff. I'm gonna get you out of there, even though you're not telling the truth. I'm still gonna pay you off.
Come on,
I'm gonna pay you off. That's how the music business works, bro. People get extorted all the time for shit that ain't true. They just pay people off to get them away.
Look at the fucking pedigree of Michael Jackson. He never had a childhood. He rearranged his face. He went from black to white.
What
he
does
made
that
a
have
song
to,
about it?
Right, but what does that? What
he used
that
to,
has?
He
what,
used to
everything that you just said has nothing to do.
Put to sleep with a needle in his arm with like a dopamine.
What does that have to do with him being a pedophile? Nothing that you just said.
There's a lot of strange things inside that head.
But nothing, none of that.
Have you ever seen him with a woman other than fucking Lisa Marie Presley, which is a complete sham?
Yeah, I understand that.
Come on.
But listen, but hear me out though, Kieran. What I'm saying is there was no evidence, hard evidence.
Hard. I like the word.
Of course you do. There was no hard evidence on Michael Jackson. And that motherfucker has been scrutinized like a motherfucker. R. Kelly, we've seen this shit on video.
Right.
And this motherfucker's still walking around doing shows.
Which is remarkable.
There was more people that came out about him in the last 10 years than there is Bill Cosby.
Right.
Bill Cosby's in prison.
Yeah,
R. Kelly's still singing songs.
Don't you think this is gonna lead to something?
I think it has to because now
quote unquote woke era.
Well, because now, I was just about to say because now the era that we're in.
We're in a woke era. You can't say the word cunt anymore. That I just did.
You say it all the time, so
I
it
love
doesn't
the
matter.
word. It's a good, solid word.
We're also not supposed to say broads.
Fuck it, broads, dames. I like women.
You know what? By the way,
dames.
I am no longer.
A dame.
No, I'm no longer being as sensitive as I was in 2018.
There you go. Fucking step it up a notch. Let's go back.
I'm not saying I'm gonna be disrespectful. I'm just saying if I don't believe what I'm saying. Right. If I don't believe that I believe that's disrespectful, then I'm going to say it.
I won't say African American anymore. I'll say black guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yeah,
give me some.
There you go.
That's weird. If I give you a fist, don't ever give me a slap. That's weird.
Dude, I'm doing a radio show. I got a lot of shit going.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
R. Kelly.
We're live.
Do you have any
now.
more about like you're fucking defending Michael Jackson, even though we're on the R. Kelly?
Hey, man, I'm not defending Michael Jackson. I'm just comparing the two, and I'm not defending any of them because the shit. A great philosopher said, and I don't even know who this philosopher is, but
who would you pick as an artist? I know the answer to this.
Hold on. A great philosopher said that perception becomes reality at some point. All I'm saying is the perception is that these motherfuckers are pedophiles. So what I'm gonna do is just not let my kids go over their house. How about that?
I bet also a great philosopher once said, "Bitches ruin everything."
There's another philosopher that said, never mind.
Bitches get stitches. Oh, he didn't say that. We're just making that stuff up. These are all jokes, people. Shut up, you woke assholes.
Stay woke. Hashtag stay woke.
There's more of R.
He
Kelly.
said he loved you so much. I should have never introduced her to him. I should have never introduced my family to him.
Wow, they make him really sound like a villain in his trailer. All he did, he wants some young Tang.
The puppet master.
It was very scary because I knew at that moment I had a secret.
Sparkle is alleged to have received
here's this.
significant payment.
I didn't take the money.
All right, I'm just watching the trailer. I haven't seen the show yet. But they are making it seem like his home, when these young girls entered it, was like a dungeon. And they were locked to a wall, like, you know, hands above their head.
No, you gotta...
feet spread apart, and he was just, like, banging them.
No, you gotta watch it. You see, you haven't watched it, though.
I know,
That's
I haven't watched it, but you know...
The trailer makes it sound like that because they want the fucking...
Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
But these girls didn't say no. It wasn't like he was doing a Cosby, as far as I know, like drugging them and like making them unconscious and then banging them.
Kieran, these were 12 to 15-year-old girls. If you're
they were 12. Holy shit!
He met Aaliyah when she was 12. He met her niece when she was 12.
So, but
he met all these people.
When did he engage in, like, I know?
By the time he was 14, he would manipulate them for a couple of years.
The 14's the
and like around 14, 15.
14's go.
Well, just kind of whenever he would. Let me say allegedly. Fuck allegedly. Motherfucker, you sick motherfucker. As soon
he is sick. I think we're all in agreement. He's not going to sue us. He's suing Lifetime.
As soon as he would get him in the right place in their mind, he would bring him in. So this isn't just like all of a sudden they walk into the house and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking do whatever. No. He's like grooming him to get him comfortable. He's manipulating. First of all, he's manipulating 14-year-old girls. Okay, let's keep it real.
As late as today, 1/4/19, Friday, the 4th of January. R. Kelly has had enough. He's threatening to sue Lifetime if it doesn't pull the plug on airing its documentary that paints him as a sex-crazed, abusive cult leader. So there you go. R. Kelly's already suing Lifetime, the Lifetime channel.
Yeah, but at the end of the clip, there's a clip at the end of one of the episodes where he's talking about they should have said this shit 30 years ago. They can't do shit now. They should have brought it up 30 years ago. It's too late now. He's boasting about.
Kelly's lawyer, Brian Nix, fired off a legal letter obtained by TMZ warning the network that surviving R. Kelly documentary is packed with lies. Nick threatens to file a federal lawsuit on Thursday, the same day Lifetime set to air the special, that's a couple days ago. I don't know if he actually filed a lawsuit or not. If the network, so the network went ahead and aired it. So
they say fuck R. Kelly because before they can get sued, you know what happens?
Popo.
Why you got my shit so loud?
I don't know. I don't know why it's so loud. Go ahead. As you know, the family of R. Kelly alleged brainwashed sex slaves and has gone public in seeking her return. The alleged victim, Jocelyn Savage. Her name was Jocelyn Savage.
Who gives a fuck what her name is?
I don't know. Refuted her own family and said she's no hostage. So this is the sex cult thing. It's like a sex cult thing going on. Like, some of these girls are brainwashed, and I guess is the documentary claiming, you should know because you watched is the documentary claiming that these girls were so young he manipulated them to?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing's depicted as is that the whole part about how there were psychiatrists and sociologists and all this other shit that they interviewed too, though, saying, you know what I mean, like that has broken down his behavior and all the accusations and some of the people that some of these victims have talked to,
right?
And it's like it's right there. I mean, it's right out of the handbook.
John D. Noodle checking in. At least Kieran doesn't call him Gash anymore.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
seen
about
that.
one. I like that one.
Please don't bring that back.
Gash is the best.
Hey, John D.
You know
Noodle,
what?
please don't bring
hold
up.
on.
Please don't bring up
Hold on.
some shit because he's been in his bag lately. He's been going so back. Last week he ranted like a motherfucker. Like he's going back to the old Kieran. Let's not go all the way that back.
I can go one better than Gash.
Let's hear it.
Slit.
Oh, Gash sounds so much worse, but Slit is kind of like.
All right, here we go. What sounds worse? Pipe it, you Gash, or pipe it, you Slit. What sounds worse? Give me a question.
I don't. I
Come on, you got to pick.
No, I can't.
Gun the chin.
Nope, not gonna do it. You're not gonna have me on some bullshit.
I say Slit is worse. These are all jokes, people. Relax. All right. Kelly calling BS, saying that the subjects made false allegations to become famous. What's more, Kelly says that he has 2 audio recordings, 5 minutes in duration, that the Lifetime knew about. Some of these girls are lying, but the budget was too high to turn back now. So apparently, Lifetime had obtained or had knowledge that these girls were lying that are on the show. This is what R. Kelly's claiming. And Lifetime just decided to fucking get rid of those tapes, disregard them, because the budget they spent on making the Surviving R. Kelly documentary series was too much, and they had to air it or they'd lose a bunch of money.
I would say that too if I was R. Kelly.
I know. That sounds like a motherfucker that's guilty.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck off,
him.
R. Kelly.
Fuck off.
All right, let's
fuck off. Because you know what? Hold on. Before you get to this, you know what the thing is. Here's the thing about the whole situation. This isn't the first. If this is the first time some shit came up, okay, I could see like, oh damn, this is out of the blue. After 30 years, why the fuck would you guys like bring it up? But this shit's been. Last year there was a couple girls that came out about him having a basically a sex slave stable.
Right.
You know what I mean? 5 years ago, the same rumors came up from a girl that came out. I mean, like, it ain't like this shit just came up out of nowhere. This shit has been coming up years. So you know what? Fuck you and your lawsuit. You know what I mean? Fuck you and your lawsuit. Of course you're gonna say that.
How old is R. Kelly now? 51, 50 something?
You know, I can tell you right now.
I feel like he is.
Oh, I have the picture of the document of him.
Is R. Kelly going to be the first of the people?
Their marriage certificate.
Like this, the trend in 2018 was to fucking dig up old shit on people, even tweets, and ruin their careers. He's going to be the first one. The trend is going to continue into 2019 apparently, and it's going to happen eventually with Kevin Spacey. Because he's got a court date on January 7th. And it's going to happen with R. Kelly with the Lifetime fucking thing. Because you know this is not going to end with the Lifetime thing. We're not just going to let R. Kelly roll with his life. Because the way the woke society we're in. And to be honest with you, he probably deserves to go that way. But he could get away with it if these girls that he dated and parents gave consent in whatever state he was dating them in, if the legal age of consent was like kind of on borderline or of age, even though he's fucking 42 and the girl's 16, he can get away with it.
How?
The legal age of consent. Even if he's under that and the parents gave consent, which is probably rare. That's
no,
rare.
they got somebody right now talking about that he kidnapped her. Anyway, I see what you're saying.
That's
that's
a complete allegation.
Is the 16-year-old 16, right? I think.
I mean,
it must be 16 because in this segment they brought up a lot of
16,
times.
Sometimes it's 15.
16, 17, 18 in different states.
Yeah.
So Chicago or Illinois must be a 16.
Yeah.
At the time, must have been a 16-year-old state. Okay, so I get what you're saying, but it doesn't matter.
16, 17, 18.
It doesn't matter.
Right?
It doesn't matter.
God, it's been
He's
so
still
long.
doing it. The motherfucker's 51 years old. He's still doing it.
I know, but that's just creepy. It's not illegal. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's creepy as fuck.
This coming from a guy who was 33 and did it, a 19-year-old.
Yeah, you were. But she was 19, and she could buy you a beer in Canada. Real quick in the chat room, like I said, what's up, John D. Noodle? What's up, Matt McGinnis? Nomads Cheap and Nerdy. What up, though? It's your boy TJ, TJ the Mayor. I'm the new host on Friday nights.
Yeah.
This is a long-time listener, so shout out to what is it? Nomada Cheap and Dirty. Nomada Cheap and Dirty. Nomada Cheap and Nerdy. They said they've been listening. They said they've been listening since the bar night.
Nomad.
Yeah, talk about them real quick so we can enlighten the situation, what's going on.
I've been living since the bar night days. Oh, yeah. Nomad's our friend from Tennessee. He's a good dude. He's in the chat room. Everybody, by the way, people, if you listen to live shows, go into the YouTube chat room and start chatting around because we read your feedback.
With you. We here. We'll fuck with you.
You type.
How do you say? Is it Nomada?
Nomad.
Like as in like no matter? Like no matter. No matter.
It's nomad.
Oh, just nomad.
Yeah, like I'm a vagabond.
I don't got my glasses on. That's a nomad. Oh, my bad.
I don't have any place to live.
What up, Nomad?
All right, here's more of the R. Kelly trailer.
Because I can't be bought. He ain't a monster by himself. It took some help.
I'm just ready to get the hell out of there.
Black women don't get the same recognition as our white counterparts.
That is true.
And I wish that would change.
A grown man.
Natalie Holloway. They were looking at that motherfucker forever.
That's not acceptable. Nowhere. Nowhere.
Well, that's actually a good point because let's keep it real. And Karen, you can agree with me on this as a white male.
Yeah.
If it would have been Becky.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? If these allegations would have been, you know what I mean? It would have been different.
If this is some
that doesn't make it any better, any worse. Right. I'm just saying that.
No, I think you're right on
that. They have a point.
I think you're right on that. I think if the girls he dated were blonde and young, I think he'd already be in jail. Don't you think? He almost would be. I think. You know, and because the news loves to fucking harp on those blonde young girls who go missing. I mean, how long did we listen to the Natalie Holloway story?
Is that the one that was in Florida?
It was like Jamaica or the Bahamas or something.
It was a spring break thing, wasn't it?
No, I don't know if it was.
Which one? Maybe I'm getting that confused with another.
I don't know if it was spring break, but it was like that dude from like fucking Norway or something dragged her out. They were at a club, like a tiki bar. Went onto the beach and she was never to be seen again. Apparently, you swim with the fishes, and that guy got away with that. Then he ended up killing somebody else in another time. Then I don't know. I think he's dead.
Listen, black, white, brown, yellow, purple, green, red. It's some fucking nasty shit. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers, man. Let's keep it. Let's call it what it is. They some nasty motherfuckers.
718-690-9290 if you want to call in with any of this shit.
They some nasty motherfuckers, man. And you know, this is what I want to talk about.
What do you think of R. Kelly? Go ahead.
That's what I was about to get into. I was about to get into this because we're talking about all this shit and we're kind of recapping, and I don't like recapping, but just to bring it to so everybody knows what the fuck we're talking about. But what I want to say is, and fuck you to all you people that, and I can say you people because I'm black. Don't ever say you people, by the way, on there. Tidbit from a white guy. No, all you people out there, I call it what it is. All you motherfuckers out there that defend him because his music's good. Get the fuck out of here.
Why would you do that?
Yes, the motherfucker made great music. Yeah, good for him. It doesn't fucking cancel out that he's a pedophile. Because John Legend's on this. And John Legend is saying it straight out, like, because he put it. We got a caller.
There we go. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
What's going on? It's your man, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike, what do you think of that R. Kelly, man?
What's going on, man? Man, I've been sitting here just waiting. You know me, it's Friday night. I'm chilling.
We know where you at, man.
Listening to the show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I was waiting. I've been waiting. I had to even text Detroit TJ talking about it, bruh. I'm ready.
All right, go. Fire away.
I just got a couple things, man.
Yeah, fire away, man, by all means.
Say it again?
No, fire away by all means. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. First and foremost, I want to say Aaliyah was the biggest victim. I'm from Michigan. I know Aaliyah. I know people who know Aaliyah. I also have family from Chicago who know R. Kelly. So I know that story. I know that real story. And we're not going to get into all that, but you know, I know that. So that was a whole lot different. But Aaliyah is the biggest victim, and she's not here to defend herself. And she made amazing music, and she probably made it because of R. Kelly.
Right.
But we'll move on from that. And
Hold
people
on.
that know
Big
that
Mike,
know
let me just interject because I just looked up R. Kelly's some of the titles of songs that he's written. Obviously, Ignition, and one people know. I'm a Flirt. He has a song called I'm a Flirt. I Admit. Same Girl. Your Body's Calling. Summer Bunnies. Like somebody's. Now that you like know the allegations and you read the titles of songs, I'm kind of seeing a trending mindset.
Hey.
Oh, for sure.
Do you guys remember the lyric when he came on to that remix to that one remix where he's like, "Don't ask me what my name is, stupid bitch, I'm famous." Like that was like his big line in that Lil Wayne "Make It Rain" song. Remember the Fat Joe and Lil Wayne the "Make It Rain" remix? Don't ask me what my name is, stupid bitch, I'm famous. Like that's how he talked to these girls.
Hold on, Big Mike. It even gets worse. In 1998, he had a song called "Half on a Baby." And in 1995, yes, in 1995, he's had another song called "I Can't Sleep, Baby."
Oh, what about the In the Closet series?
I'm sure.
There's a 7-part series with videos in the closet.
He had a song called "Feeling on Your Booty," "Down Low." I mean, you see a little trend with the
Oh man, Big Mike, let's hear what you got to say, man. I appreciate you calling in. So I want you to be able to get your shit off when you call in this show, man. Get your shit off, bro.
Fire it off, Mike.
Hold on, Karen. First, I have to say, brother, I love your snorts. You know what I mean? It makes me laugh.
It's the laughing
as I was
mechanism.
saying, you know what I mean? Aaliyah is the biggest victim. We'll continue with that later. But, you know, when you talk about people like Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Cosby, you talk about all those on your show. You know, these people are truly, you know, when you're from the medical field, they're sociopaths.
Yeah.
They really are.
That's exactly what they are.
Whether they be pedophiles mixed with sociopaths or what have you, it's really about, there's a lot of sociopaths out there, there's a lot of pedophiles out there, but there are very, very few sociopath pedophiles that have money, right? So when you have that sociopathic mentality and that pedophile mentality, and you have money, you can make things happen.
That's a good point.
And you can make shit disappear.
That's a good. That's a solid good point. And it's a rarity to be a human being who's a sociopath and becomes uber famous. You know, that's crazy. You're right. That's pretty cool. That's a good point, Mike. I didn't even actually think of that. By the way, cool teacher checking in. I went on my honeymoon in Aruba. It was Aruba where Natalie Holloway disappeared, and she said she saw posters for Natalie Holloway everywhere. So if you're blonde and you're white and you're a female and you go missing, the whole world's going to be looking for you. It's weird. Go ahead, Mike.
Right, and I agree with you. And Karen, I was just going to mention that. You know, it's one of the things where, you know, if you look at history and you look at pedophiles and you look at, you know, sociopaths and you look at people of this nature, you know, a lot of times we focus on people with money, and we focus on black people, unfortunately, you know what I mean? But real talk, like, there's a lot of white pedophiles out there. There's a lot of white sociopaths out there. And we know about them. But today's age right now, we're focusing on, and I don't want to dismiss the Me Too movement, because I love that movement. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, don't be that person. Like, speak out, have your voice. And I agree with that. But why? I always question, like, why are the people that are speaking out only speaking out against the people that have money? Like, speak out against the people that have $12. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that was my whole take on that. You know, and I think I definitely think it's all unfortunate. You know, R. Kelly is not a person that this is brand new. Like, we've been talking about R. Kelly for the last 20 years.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like these allegations that's been coming up time after time after time. This isn't no new shit. It's new shit. You know what it is, Mike? It's I'm sorry, Big Mike. I don't want to act like you're not Big Mike. Big Mike. I said Mike like we were sitting in the
Big
room.
Mike.
Yeah.
Big Mike. You know the thing is, man, about the situation is that I believe that since it's on Lifetime, that was one hell of a move, because there's a lot of people that watch Lifetime that have no idea about the past of R. Kelly.
No.
Let's keep it real. Some people that watch Lifetime just stumbled upon this shit and they like, wait a minute, you mean I Believe I Can Fly, what I sang at my graduation, is by this fucking pedophile? I think that's a huge part of all this, is how it landed. If you think about it, the I Believe I Can Fly, the song I Wish, like these are songs that are that were sang at 5th grade concerts.
Yeah,
kids concerts.
That I Believe I Can Fly song was celebrated.
Was at church. I remember hearing I think Jolanda sung that at Second Baptist Missionary Church on the east side.
Bro, can I tell you something real quick?
I actually remember her doing the
You ain't caring.
Go ahead.
I Believe I Can Fly is one of the most popular songs in the world versus Michael Jackson songs.
Oh, yeah.
I 100% agree with that,
crazy.
especially now, like
well, when it was out and it was popular.
all of it actually. Yeah, I'll go out there and say it. Like, yeah, Space Jam was a huge movie. No matter who you were, you watched Space Jam. I don't give a fuck how old you was, what you were into. Everybody watched Space Jam. But that's my point, is that now that it's on Lifetime, there's some people though that knew nothing about none of these allegations, because they might not be R&B heads or hip hop heads, and all of a sudden now it's come to the forefront so much because R. Kelly wasn't talking about suing people the last time the allegations came out, or the time before that. They put that shit on Lifetime. Oh, watch out. Watch the fuck out.
Well,
now they on your ass.
It's also like that line from No Country for Old Men, like, you know, life ain't waiting on you, and he's getting older. So as you get older, you're kind of just irrelevant. People just, you know, and especially in this woke era, people just gonna take shots at you. He's done. Like he will probably at the end of this end up doing or paying a lot of money out.
He's not paying a lot of money out. There's them days are over with. Them days are over.
Or going to jail.
Going to jail again. Well, I wouldn't say the other thing I'm about to say, but I'm just saying there's some people that might get at him for this. Like, this guy still has to walk around Earth. Think about that.
Oh, he wish he could fly, probably. I believe it.
No, but you know what? You're right. You're right, and that's a good one. But let me tell you something. There's some people out there that this is their sister that happened to, and they've known this, right?
Yeah.
But when shit becomes public, it brings it all back up again, and then they all of a sudden they have this thing that's over, this cloud that's over them again, that they try to put in the back of their mind, or they try to forget, and they might go try to do something to the man.
You got at Aaliyah. That still fucking blows me away. That
Man,
Aaliyah
got some goons in her family. I'll tell you that. Aaliyah's got some goons in her family.
Go ahead, Big Mike.
Can I share a quick story?
Yeah, go ahead.
This was today, okay? And we're talking about everybody at work was, of course, talking about the R. Kelly story, right? I don't give a shit about it. I don't give a fuck. It's been the same, right? So, of course, people are coming to me in my workplace because I'm black. They want to know what I feel about it.
Because it's always ask a black guy, isn't it?
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that blew me away. I had a young lady who's probably, I'm gonna say she has to be 45 to 50, and she was like, "Shit, I wish Kelly would have threw that at me when I was 14. I would have set him straight." I'm like, what? Like what? Like for real? That's the mentality.
Hey,
are you crazy?
Hey, did you fire her?
And then she turned to me and said, "I know you're a DJ. Can you give me all the R. Kelly songs on CDs? I'll pay you whatever." And I'm like, wow.
Don't do that. The money's not worth it. Fuck her. Fire her tomorrow. Fire her Monday.
Yeah, I think.
Unfortunately, she's not under my regime, but I probably would.
John D. Noodle checking. I learned about the allegations from Chappelle's show back in the early 2000s.
And you know what?
I think that's Comedy Central. You learned it from.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what's crazy? Nomad said the same thing that I was saying. Yeah. We sang that at Kids for Choir.
Yeah.
Like that was. I'm not bullshitting. That was a huge fucking song.
Yeah. No, it's pretty.
Man, this shit is all crazy.
All right, Big Mike.
All right, Big Mike. Thanks for calling in, man. I think it's about time we take a break.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break.
For sure, man. I love y'all. Before I go, I want to let y'all know we need to work something out. I need to be the third mic. You know what I mean? Can I be the third mic?
Fuck yeah, Big Mike.
Yeah, you can definitely get a third mic sometime, man. We would love to have you on the show.
Absolutely, that'd be fun.
Sure. I love it. All
right, Big
y'all
Mike.
have a great night, man. And depending on what y'all talk about in the near future, I'm gonna be back on. Holla at your boy.
Hey, we're here, man. You know where to find us at. You know the live call-in number.
All right, there goes Big Mike, everybody. He's the best.
All right, Big Mike.
He's always got a lot to say, Big Mike. All right,
he does.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. More LunaticRadio.com short after these words. Our handle.
Find out when the show is broadcasting. Make your choice for Hottie of the Week. To the Lunatic Radio Show on the tweeters at Lunatic Radio.
I bombed on a boat, Karen. I bombed on a motherfucking boat.
Well,
a party boat.
Really nowhere to go from there.
It was in the beginning of the party, so I had to sail with them niggas. I had to sail with them till I got back. So I was just sitting in the corner, rocking back and forth with the waves. Because I bombed. You don't want to party. You don't want to do the electric slide when you bomb, baby. That was a black party. They hated my ass. They hated me.
Wait,
oh my God, they hated me.
So you bombed on a boat and you couldn't. There was nowhere else to go once you were done.
Here go the DJ. The DJ put me on death row. DJ, ready, Chris? DJ put me on death row. They partying already, drinking, carrying the fuck on. The DJ scratches the music off. Oh yeah, we got some nigga doing comedy downstairs, y'all. So I'm gonna cut this music off and you'll go down there and go watch a perfect stranger fuck up your inside party.
Fuck that up for you.
It's the whole family.
The whole vibe.
It's the whole goddamn family. And I'm just standing up while they sitting down. I was like doing comedy in front of the cake. Oh God, it was the worst.
I'm gonna kill the whole vibe of everybody's enjoyment right now, and you gotta go listen to this.
They didn't even look at me. They was eating, but like looking off and like doing that scoff chuckle that niggas do when they see a black dude that's not in a black circle. Oh, they gave me that. They was like, I remember, I was like, yeah, man. I was saying shit. I remember by the end of the set, I told him I was gonna do my whole time because I got paid already, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna stay up here and do my shit. Fuck y'all. I mean, I was just like the family, blah blah blah. And then the cousins start standing up. The comedians in the family start standing up, snapping on me. So I had to go back and forth with them. Right. So I was like, forget that. I looked at my clock. Finally, I had a minute left. I got 60 seconds left, and I swear to God, the birthday girl who is turning 56. I swear to God, Chris, she stood up in front of her whole family, birthday girl, because you know they're gonna listen. They was like, she was verbatim. Are you ready for this? She's 56 years old. She said, nigga, you got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8. Then the whole family joined in like a fucking choir. 7, 6, 5, 4. And then I had to go upstairs. So the woman that booked me was pissed. So she came up to me. She was like, I'd like some of my money back. I was like, that's not going to happen because you set me up for the bullshit. So I'm going to enjoy this little fish plate that y'all gave me. I appreciate it. Is this white gravy with the bacon? I was like, this is nice.
The part of this is that you can't get off the boat.
Can't get off the boat. So I got to sit there and be mad.
How long before you got off the boat?
It was 2 hours.
2 hours.
Because they had to go re-drink to get back into the fucking zone. So you gotta understand, at first they was all pissed. Like, who the fuck? What was that? And then they started drinking and carrying on. Oh, he all right, I guess. Let him stay in the corner though. So it's like, and on top of that, my boy that gave me the gig, the girl didn't tell me it was an all-white party. I walked on there with a pair of jeans and an orange polo shirt.
Oh, shit.
Looking like a whole dickhead.
Was this New York City?
No, this is Philadelphia. I was on the Spirit of Philadelphia. I'm on the Delaware River bombing.
At that point, they should just give you a life raft.
Karen, it was so bad. It's like if the boat was on fire, it would look like a Viking's funeral. That's how bad, like, it was just, you know, they send you off in the burnt boat, off in the fucking...
This fucking, oh my God, that's hilarious. Donation.
I thought it was trash. I do that every fucking time.
If you are a proud supporter of LunaticRadio.com show and you like to see this show flourish or just Rock and I become alcoholics, you can donate to the LunaticRadio.com show by simply going on our website. Rocket, fire away.
Yes, absolutely. Donations. Go to the website on LunaticRadio.com and select from one of the options, even a recurring amount, or simply just give whatever you feel. Anything and everything is appreciated and helps pay for any of the expenses for the show and helps us keep going and, not have to dig out of our pockets. And we appreciate, again, anything you can give.
Right. So give a shit and give us a donation.
Well, give money. Don't give a shit.
Oh, right. I can go on about that one. So log on to the LunaticRadio.com website if you would be so kind and give us a donation. It would be great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
From the LunaticRadio.com.
Keith Evans, John Mayer,
Kelly Clarkson.
These celebrities have something in common. They don't follow Lunatic Radio on Twitter.
That's awful.
Join the cool kids on the internet.
Absolutely. Find us on Twitter.
At Lunatic Radio is our handle.
Find out when the show is broadcasting. Make your choice for Hottie of the Week. And whose turn it is to take Taylor Swift.
Dude, I gotta take this call.
You gotta take a call.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No! What the fuck? Just shut everything off. We're done.
It's nice.
It's over.
Twitter.com/Lunatic Radio.
Hit us up with a follow. Yeah. What up, everybody? I tell you what, I watched that fucking Taylor Swift on the goddamn Netflix. There's some sort of concert, live concert from where the Cowboys play in Arlington.
Oh, Tay-Tay?
Yeah, I watched that shit. I was just like, yeah, damn that Taylor Swift. She's the hottest fucking balls. By the way, it's the Lunatic Radio Show. I'm Kieran, that's TJ the Mayor. He's from
What
Detroit.
up, though?
Email us at the show, lunaticradio.com. Follow us on all the social medias at Lunatic Radio on Twitter, on Instagram. Thank you to everybody checking us out in the chat room, live on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go on YouTube and just search Lunatic Radio, one word. You'll find us. We're there. We need to build this show up. We do 3 shows a week. Friday nights with TJ the Mayor.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday nights with Chris Italia from the Stand NYC.
Yes, sir.
And then the OG show, or Rocket, the first ever podcast to ever exist with Rocket on Sundays. Me, Rock, and Leroy Jenkins.
I feel like when you say Rocket's name, you got to say OG like triple OG.
Triple
He's a
OG.
triple OG.
Yeah. Hopefully Rocket will do it this Sunday. It's just going to be
Hopefully
me.
he'll be back. He's been gone for a couple weeks. He took a long vacation.
Cool teacher's checking in. My birthday is next Sunday, boys. Just letting you know. Uh-oh. Might have to have a
Shit. Cool teacher. We got to have us a cool teacher.
cool teacher party.
Like on air cool teacher party. That'd be dope.
Shout out to Cool Teacher, by the way. Completely destroyed and kicked the fuck out of cancer.
Good for you. Yes, cool teacher. Give a shout out. Give a round of applause, man, for that. Definitely, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
I don't know if we needed the bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
I don't know if cancer comes with the bro. I think you got to leave the bro out of the cancer
Oh, yeah,
thing.
I'm just-
Like when they kick cancer's ass, it's not a bro.
There was a really,
It's-
there was a real sad story out of, I actually don't know where it was, but there was this police officer who lost her life to a drunk driver on New Year's Eve. No, Christmas Eve. Sorry, Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's even worse.
And this is how the local news in the area reported it.
A tearful goodbye today to a Louisville Metro Police detective who died in the line of duty on Christmas Eve.
Many kind words were said and personal stories were told during the 32-year-old's funeral. Alexa Helwig shows us how the people who knew Detective Deirdre Megida will remember her.
That's how one, Deidre Megida, that's how one station reported in Louisville. This is how another did.
Hundreds gathered today to say their final goodbyes to this fallen Louisville police officer, D.D. Megadoodoo.
And then they laughed. Somebody laughed in the background. That wasn't you. That was laughing. Play it again. That was somebody in the background.
D.D. Megadoodoo.
That was somebody in the background.
D.D. Megadoodoo.
That's some
Police
bullshit.
officer, D.D. Megadoodoo.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let's stop butchering the poor lady's name, man.
It was a police officer who died on Christmas Eve. She was a single mother, I believe, of a 9-year-old. How fucking sad is that? And then to be the local news anchor in Louisville, to butcher her name as live on air. knowing, I mean, if it was a story about some wacky hijinks happening at the local supermarket, that's one thing. But when it's a police officer who dies on New Year's Eve, who has a child who's now without a parent.
And on top of that, you can't edit out the 5-second delay on news and all this shit, the laughing in the background. That's some bullshit. Real quick, by the way, to bring the light back again, cool teacher says, I said, no, bro. She said, no, breast cancer comes with no bra. Laugh out loud, brah.
Police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo.
No bra, yeah.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Titties are flying.
Shout out to cool teacher.
Titties are flying. Titties are flying.
Police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo.
I mean, we should probably hear the rest of what the, here it is.
The Louisville Metro Police Department, family, friends, and even strangers, they lined up outside of Southeast Christian Church this morning to pay their respects. 32-year-old detective Deidre Mangado should be at work in the west end of Louisville today, but...
It's Mangado. How do you get Mega Doo-Doo out of Mangado?
Well,
obviously
she wasn't qualified for the job. Obviously, she should have been on a podcast and not a fucking radio news channel.
Do you think it was one of those teleprompter situations like an Anchorman where the teleprompter writer wrote Mega Doo-Doo in it?
No, because she was trying. She was trying.
I don't know.
She's like Mega.
Hold on. This doesn't sound like trying. This sounds like really just.
Fallen Louisville police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Like it's.
All right, it's fucking terrible. That's terrible.
It's Mega Doo-Doo. Like when you come home from work every day, TJ. Mega Doo-Doo.
I do my doo-doo at work. I don't. You think I shit on my time?
I have a Mega Doo-Doo.
Police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Ain't no police officer coming out of my butt either. This is the worst thing that ever. I mean, the lady died. On Christmas. Yet, across America, we're laughing. This is the worst.
I ain't laughing. You laughing.
This is the worst thing. No, it's not. You all are laughing. You know you are. Because a news anchor fucked up. We're not laughing at her
First of all, ain't nothing funny about death. And ain't nothing funny about doo-doo.
Cool teacher, check it in. She'll get the piece. Cool teacher, are you laughing at Mega Doo-Doo? Come on.
I did, and I feel guilty.
Cool teacher, you just lightened my heart so much just by you saying that, just by you chiming in and saying and calling in and saying I laugh, but I feel bad about it. I was like, if cool teacher laughed at it, like my heart's got to be like, okay, it's funny at first.
Well, I'm also with middle school kids all day, so my sense of humor is like a 12-year-old kid.
Oh, is Mega?
Oh, so your sense of humor is like Kieran's.
Mega Doo-Doo's
12-year-old
kid.
kid.
Topic.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful? Like this lady, she was a police officer, detective, a single mother of like a 9-year-old, I believe. I might be wrong on that. And she died on Christmas Eve. And this news reporter goes on the air and butchers the name and says Mega Doo-Doo. That's terrible. It's not even close. It's not even close. I feel bad. Obviously, I feel bad for the daughter who's, I think it's a daughter, who's, without a mother. But the news anchor, the guilt, the awful, oh my God. You just think your career's done after that, based on knowing what the story is about. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That sounds like something you might have wanted to rehearse before going on like live TV.
And it sucks. It sucks because sometimes these stories are just thrown at you. You're not seeing the script. You're seeing for the first time when you're on the air. You better be a good reader.
Yeah, but you should be professional. That you should be professional.
She just totally
That's part of it. That's what happens when all you do is put a pretty face in front of a screen.
She just totally butchered it. I mean, look, we'll listen to it again.
Fallen Louisville police officer, DD Mega Doo-Doo.
And you know what? Every time I listen to that, all I can hear is the laughing in the background right after. That somebody was reading that teleprompter too.
That might be from the YouTube user who actually filmed it.
Oh, what? Okay, I hope so.
I mean, if you're the co-anchor and you're laughing at that, you're both done.
Yeah, right. You're on Telemundo from now on. Like, you are no longer on American news. You're getting naked on Telemundo.
Yeah, you're doing a podcast. You're done.
And that's how we got
Better
here.
get that Patreon page started.
Me and Kieran started somewhere else.
Yeah. Go ahead, cool teacher. What'd you have for the program?
Not much. I just figure I type in all the time. I might as well stop being lazy and actually call.
Yes, definitely. I applaud that. I definitely applaud that. Because cool teacher Kieran speaks so highly of you, and me being a new part of the show, I really embrace a lot of his listeners that's been listening for a long time. And you, no matter who I talk to about the show, everybody loves cool teacher, and I love that you called in. This is actually my first time being on the show, and cool teacher calling in. So
I would like to point out, everybody, if everybody no one knows who Cool Teacher is. Cool Teacher's been listening to the show for many, many years, ever since Rock and I did the show together back in New York, and she got slapped with a bout of cancer, right? Cool Teacher.
Yep.
And she kicked the ever-loving shit out of cancer, and she's finally done. Right? You're done. You're clean. You're
in remission. Correct.
I'm still healing, and it's a long road, but yeah, it was quite the year last year. I'm glad it's a new year.
Carrie Cape Cod checking in from the chat room. She's amazing. Cool is the shit.
I second that motion.
People from Boston, they don't really have.
I don't give a damn. I second that motion. She's cool as shit.
Yeah, she's cool.
Obviously, cool teacher.
Well, she wrote "cool is the shit."
I think I'm gonna get that on a T-shirt and wear it to work.
Carrie Cape Cod's funny as hell, though. Yeah, congratulations, cool teacher. That's pretty amazing shit. Most people just, crawl up into a box when you're hit with the old big C, but you're like, you know what? Fuck this thing.
You're a fighter.
Yeah.
That's exactly. That's. Let's call it what it is. She's a fighter.
You getting that old sex drive back? What do you think?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
You gotta go find that motherfucker in the closet. Just drag that motherfucker out, put it on like a code guy. I got my sex drives back, motherfucker.
Oh, you know what? Hey, cool teacher, do me a quick favor. Whenever you find that sex drive, could you please let us know, message us or whatever, so I can try to figure out where Kieran can find his.
I lost mine somewhere.
Because I've been trying to help him around his apartment search. I've lifted up couches. Yeah. I've ripped down. I went through the drywall to try to see if somebody had buried it behind some drywall.
It might be.
There's nothing.
My sex drive might be stuffed in a shoe in my closet somewhere.
Cool teacher, you know what the only thing that's a trace of any of his sex drive here is if you get a black light. That's the only time you'll find it.
Wow. Carrie Cape Cod checking in from the chat room. I'm in labor. Almost called in, but cool beat me to it. Carrie Cape Cod's in labor.
You're in labor? This is the best show ever. We got somebody kicking cancer's ass, and we got somebody bringing a life into the world. We got somebody that got their life saved, and we got somebody that's making a life. This is a monumental show right here.
Carrie Cape Cod, if you call in, I'll name the kid, or at least give you suggestions.
Just don't name it after me. Child support, motherfucker.
I never talked to a woman in labor before. That would be interesting.
Oh,
congratulations!
I bet it would be.
Congratulations to Carrie Cape Cod for the kid there. That's awesome. She's listening to the show in labor.
She says no fucking way.
I think listening to the Lunatic Radio show in labor is the only way you can really stand it.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Frustrated. You're just like, yeah. It's like pain, Devoted listeners. We do have devoted listeners. No fucking way. God damn. Oh, come on, Carrie Cape Cod.
Hey, devoted. Remember, I called you like the day after I had surgery.
Yeah, there you go. That's right, you did.
I called you guys from my hospital bed in Sloan after I had a double mastectomy. I called you guys.
What is it about the radio show that people just want to... Because I know our old friend there, Rory Carfter, the film director, he called in from the hospital when his wife was in labor. And it was, I was just like, what are you doing, dude? Aren't you supposed to be with the wife? He's like, nah, I just want to call in. I want to, what the fuck? I don't know what is with this radio show. I don't know.
Wait, his wife was in labor and he was somewhere else?
I guess he just left the room or something. Yeah.
He was at least at the hospital, right?
He was at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
I think he actually was in the parking lot.
If he was at home, if he was at home on his laptop bullshitting around.
He might have been in the parking lot, to be honest with you. I can't handle it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, Rory was in the parking lot coming to carry Cape Cod. People know about it.
Big Mike checking in. He just called you out on some shit.
What did I do?
He said, I'm glad you are celebrating her remission.
Oh.
Even though a couple weeks ago you wished cancer on the racist caller.
Well, yeah. Hey, cool teacher. Can I get away with that? Somebody called in and yelled the N-word on the show, and it really wasn't.
Oh, numerous times. He's done it a bunch of times.
So I wish cancer on that person. What do you think about that?
That's fine.
She knows.
She knows
me.
She knows you, and she knows cancer. She kicked its ass. She can say that.
I probably have cancer right now, and I
know I got cancer.
I expect the jokes when I'm finally diagnosed.
Well, I know I got cancer.
I expect the jokes.
I got bad habits.
Yeah.
Every one of my habits turns
terrible.
It's
Terrible.
like cancerous.
All right, cool teacher. I am thoroughly happy that you have kicked that cancer's ass and you're back with us.
Yes, definitely. I'm with that. I am right there with Kieran. Man.
Absolutely.
I think that's the most
Well,
awesome
thank
thing.
you guys very much, and it's nice, Kieran, that you're actually saying something nice about me.
Well, you know what? You know, back in the old days, you used to
you
call.
always give me shit when I call in.
I know.
So
Well,
it's like now I had cancer, so it's like now you can't be mean to me because you'll be that guy. I say that to my husband all the time. It's like now I say something and he says no. I'm like, you're going to be the guy that says no to your wife who had cancer. He's like, how long are you going to use this for? I said, I'm Jewish. I'm like, this is a lifetime. I'm like, this is like a coupon that does not expire.
Yes.
All right, you just
good for you, cool teacher. That's fucking dope. I don't give a fuck. That's dope.
You destroyed the joke that I was gonna throw right back at you. You killed it with that one. I'm just gonna let it be.
Yeah, there's no
known
coming
at
back.
school as the roast master, so
Yeah, that was a good joke. I was gonna say get another disease and I'll be nicer. I'll continue to be nice.
No, she killed that. She straight killed that.
Good for you. Cool
Yeah,
teacher.
you bodied that shit, cool teacher.
Do you have any comments on the Woodstock coming back? How about that, cool teacher? We'll ask you about that. Woodstock.
That's a great segue.
Is making a comeback this August 19th, 2019 at the original site in upstate New York. What do you think about that, cool teacher? I'll even hint at some of the possible headliners. Do you want to know?
Sure.
Pearl Jam headliner, Foo Fighters headliner, Bon Jovi headliner, The Who headliner. That's 4. Those are possible headliners.
3 out of 4 I don't really listen to. I love Bon Jovi. That's not my kind of music.
You
But
like
that's
that
not
slippery
even
when
really
wet.
Woodstock kind of music.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think Bon Jovi's Woodstock music.
Yeah, but it's like that area. Bon Jovi's a legend. You would think like with the if you take into the like what Woodstock was when the original was around, like the type of music that was there, I would feel like a Springsteen would be something good for that. But maybe he's
Bruce Springsteen?
Maybe he's too old. Well, it was kind of like peace and love music, really. You know, you had Jimi Hendrix there playing the fucking national anthem and stuff, but you're not gonna throw a Korn up on you're not gonna throw a heavy metal guy up there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Just because
I think Pearl Jam's actually a really good.
Pearl Jam's
choice.
perfect. Like a group like Pearl Jam is perfect.
Yeah,
but the Bon Jovi thing,
cool teacher, I'm gonna take this phone call. You might be leaving.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
All right, I'll see you later. Thank you for calling.
All right.
There goes cool teacher. Hell, call, you're on the air. Go ahead. Call, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, hold on before we start talking. Hey, what's going on? You got to turn down the radio show in the background though.
I'm trying to shut it off right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I recognize this voice.
Is this?
This is Brother Bacon.
Brother Bacon.
Brother Jeremy Bacon.
Is he 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
No, I hope.
Hold on. I'm trying to shut it off, guys. It ain't working.
Just while you're doing that, I'll keep talking about Brother Bacon.
I can mute it for a couple seconds and let him go. Go ahead. Who's is this Kevin Bacon?
No, this is no. He's in our chat all the time. Jeremy Bacon is his actual name. Yeah, he's in our chat all the time. He called in 3 weeks ago?
Jeremy Bacon, you're there? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Oh, there he goes.
Go
Is it
ahead.
all better now? I shut off the TV instead.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're all good now. We can hear you.
Anyway.
You're good. Go ahead. What do you have
I'm
for the
good?
show?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, there's a whole bunch of subjects you guys already passed. I want to talk about that. You're talking about Woodstock now. Woodstock back in the day, they were up and coming bands. They were old school legendary bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
kinda cool
more.
They got Pearl Jam coming out there, but
Dude, they're not throwing any young kids into it. Like, to get people to go to Woodstock, New York, or actually, it's not the name Woodstock, New York, but the people to get people to go there, they're not going to throw up fucking, the music of today. They have to bring legendary bands, modern legendary bands up there.
No, I see what he's saying, but hey, Jeremy, here's the thing. I see what you're saying, but I agree with you. But I think the only reason why that doesn't work anymore, the upcoming bands, is because everything now is actually like streamable and you got access to everything now. So I think that all the up and coming bands already have.
Let me guess. It's all rap rock.
I hate rap rock. I can't fucking stand it.
I told you he's an avid listener.
I can't fucking stand
What was
rap
that?
rock.
Was that the Wednesday show you were talking about the rap rock?
Stand it.
Yeah, fuck the rap rock.
Although I dug it when I was that age, when I was in my 20s, I honestly ate it up.
Don't act like you didn't like Nookie.
I loved it. I loved Limp Bizkit.
It was the jam everywhere.
When I hit 30, 32, 33, I was just like, see you later. I'm done. Can't listen to it.
Hey, Jeremy.
By the way, I want to point out, Carrie, cool teacher checking in. Wow, you hung up on a Jew for bacon.
Oh, shit.
I wrote on the chat that Jewish cancer card that lasts 20 lifetimes, man.
Yeah, it does.
He totally just hung up on the Jew that has cancer.
I fucking love the Lunatic Radio listeners. They're just brutally honest and very funny people.
But that's what it's supposed to be about.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be about. So keep doing what you guys are doing. So anyway, back to you, Jeremy.
Hey, anyway, I tuned in before your break. I was a little bit late. You guys were talking about the R. Kelly stuff.
Yeah,
I tuned in
chime
a
in.
little bit late because I was bringing my boy back from practice. What were you guys trying to get at with that whole Michael Jackson, R. Kelly stuff?
Well, they just have
because
the
I have something to
similarities.
talk about, but I was trying to figure out like the whole aspect of what you guys are trying to get at.
I don't think that we were. I think it was just something that just came up and we just started talking about it. So I don't think there was actually a means to an end for that conversation or that comparison.
There wasn't a point.
I think what I was saying is the reason. I think I'm the one that brought it up, and I think what I was trying to say is that is I was just comparing them to other musical icons that have made songs that have stuck with us over and over and over for generations and generations. Michael Jackson has definitely made songs that are generational, even more than generational, and so has R. Kelly. And we dismissed. We were so quick to jump on Michael Jackson, but at the same time we weren't jumping on. What I was trying to get at, what I was personally trying to get at, was we weren't jumping on R. Kelly because the point that they brought up that it was because it was black women. And this was a white boy.
Okay.
And that's what I was getting at, and I had forgot that like throughout the thing because we just kept going. You know how we go.
Yeah, because I kept on peppering you.
No. It's good. You guys kept going off of it, but what I wanted to say was, well, you look at R. Kelly and what he did. TJ, you tried mentioning some kind of philosopher. You're pretty much guilty until proven innocent, pretty much. And then you're such in the limelight that there's so much social media and everyone talks to each other now, not like back in the day, that your whole name's ruined, whether you're guilty or innocent.
Yeah, you're well, because public opinion nowadays with social media and everything, public opinion is guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah,
right.
But you're still guilty after you're proven innocent.
Honestly, I was putting it out there. I was stealing about it. I heard about that little episode he has going on. Yeah, they put it on a perfect network. There's a lot of people that do not know one thing about him.
Right. If this would have been on BET, it wouldn't have been that big.
Well,
but
I'm just being real.
If you guys check in the next week or so, I guarantee his record sales go up again.
I don't think so. I think people are done with him because he's old. No Country for Old Men.
I don't think so, Jeremy.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because all these
allegations came up about the pedophile, I'm gonna pee on you crap. It's not funny. His record sales soared because they just wanted to hear the music.
It is strange.
You're right. You're right. But I don't think that it's gonna happen this time around. Just because it's on a different wavelength now for I guess that's the comfortable word I want to say is wavelength. I don't want to make it too I don't want to make it too black and white or too like. But let's keep it real. It's on Lifetime. It's on Lifetime. Like
people are gonna watch that fucking Surviving R. Kelly documentary. It's got a great title, and if that motherfucker, that 6-part series is entertaining as hell, whether the content in each section of the documentary, if that's all entertaining, people are gonna go fuck R. Kelly. I don't care if this shit is true or not. It's done. That's why he's suing, because he knows that. He's been in the media for more than 35 years.
I agree. Because what do I always say?
Public perception is way more powerful.
Yes. What do I always say that Charlemagne the God says, that I learned from Charlemagne the God? He always says, nobody wants to hear the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
Right. Yeah.
And
right.
No, you're right. That's what's going on right now.
He's fucked.
So no matter what, I believe, I'm just saying, me personally, I believe a lot of these women. I believe it's a thing. I believe that he actually did a lot of these things. Maybe not all of it, but I believe that he's definitely a monster and a pedophile.
I think it's embellished a little bit, but he definitely loves young women, and he's definitely
100%.
He's definitely had
believe
sex
that.
with an underage girl. I would imagine. Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on it, Jeremy? I mean, you're the caller. I want to hear your take. You guys get to listen to us all day. I want to hear your take on what you actually believe of the situation.
I can only believe what's in court documents, what is actually set in stone. You already know what I do, TJ. We can't go off of hearsay. You already know they've been on the plant floor before.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take credible information. You got to analyze it. You got to find the truth. You got to talk to a whole bunch of different people. I've learned to go around listening to hearsay, and maybe I heard it, maybe I didn't, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. I'm over that.
Yeah.
I can give you my opinion, but that's just my opinion. That means nothing.
I wanted to hear your opinion, and I'm glad that you brought that up, because another point that I was trying to bring up earlier is that it's not just hearsay. Like the Michael Jackson was hearsay. The R. Kelly was actually, we seen it with our eyes on camera. We seen footage.
Exactly.
Now the only reason he got out of that because back then.
But you got caught on video doing it.
That's what I'm saying. There's not hearsay anymore once you get caught. Now the court might not have recognized it as getting caught.
I believe I Can Fly song.
Mm-hmm.
No, the kids actually watched Space. I have 3 young boys. They actually got to watch that video last year, probably for the first time. And they were trying to sing that song.
What video?
No, shut it down. It's done.
With the pissing video?
Get that stuff out of my house.
The pissing video? You let your kids watch a pissing video?
What?
No. I let them watch Space Jam.
Oh. When you said the video, I was like, you let them watch the movie.
No.
Right, you let them watch the Space Jam movie.
They're younger boys. They're finally coming across some old 90s.
Oh,
movies.
Okay.
They really love that song.
Right.
And they're going around singing. I'm like, shut it down.
Yeah. No.
I didn't explain what happened, but I was like, I'll tell you when you get a little bit older, but no, shut it down.
Michael Jackson, that family that accused Michael Jackson of sleeping with the kid or doing whatever with the kid, and then he settled out of court in 1993. He paid that family $23 million. In 1993, he paid that family $23 million. But like I made the reference to Bill O'Reilly. He did that. He paid that lady $32 million like a few years ago.
Yeah, this was just a couple years ago.
$23 million. So
$23 million in 92 was like $100 million nowadays.
That's a lot of money for 1993.
That is a lot of money.
Obviously, paying multi-millions of dollars, it kind of shows a little bit of guilt.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
They're such mega stars that they're like, would you just shut the fuck up and go away already?
And that's what I was trying to say to Kieran.
This is what you came for.
Yes.
And you're getting $23 or $30 million. Now go away. Leave me alone.
And that's what I was trying to explain to Kieran, is that guilty or not, a lot of people pay people off just to get them to go away because they don't even want that coming up. Because the court of public opinion, even though it might not be true, the court of public opinion is going to make it true before the courts make it true.
Right.
So now your livelihood goes down. So now your record sales go down. Your endorsements get snatched from you. So I can understand why somebody would say, "Listen, I know I didn't do this. I know that, but I'll give you this money to get you the fuck away because I can make more money by just getting you to fuck away, even though I know the allegations aren't true.
Mm.
That was my point. And I'm not saying that it was true or it's not true. I'm not here to say all that. I'm just saying the circumstances that some stars are put in, it actually makes sense for them to get people out of the way, just on a business standpoint. Not on a moral standpoint, but on a business standpoint.
Apparently, somebody, I guess the kid that Jackson paid the $23 million to the family, apparently in 2009, the kid, Evan Chandler, committed suicide in his New Jersey apartment in Jersey City.
You know how much attention that brought on that child?
God damn. I mean, well, he was not a child when he committed suicide, but it probably affected him his whole time.
But when he was a child and he's growing up and he's being brought into the news, he's getting harassed at school.
God damn.
For sure.
Think of how many people loved Michael Jackson.
I feel bad for the kid whose mother died on Christmas Eve. The cop and the news anchor. You know,
oh yeah, that's why I'm calling in originally.
Mega
That's
doo
not
doo.
funny.
That is terrible.
No, it's
fucking terrible.
It's not funny, and there's no jokes. There's no jokes to that. There's no like we'll make a light of a situation. You can't make light of a situation like that.
What you can make light of. You
but
can
I'm gonna
joke
tell
about
you
anything.
No.
But it's the news anchor's fuck up is what you're making.
That's
fun of.
what I was just about to say. I'm making fun of.
Yeah.
I'm making jokes and laughing about the news anchor.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Because that was some bullshit what the news anchor did, and she's unprofessional. And like I said, she'll be on Telemundo next week because she won't be in America doing this shit no more. She'll be on Telemundo. Sábado Vagante.
That's her entire broadcasting career right there. Summed up. She's probably 26 years old, 25 years old. First job on the desk, getting the reading the news.
Whoever was writing that shit on the teleprompter doesn't like her.
Well, something.
They don't like her.
It's fucking brutal. The same mega
Me and my
doo-doo.
girl were just talking about this.
Yeah.
We see people in Detroit, and they mess up. And back in the day, I used to know some people that used to work in broadcasting, and they're on TV. This was almost 20 years ago, but they used to study the names, so they did not mess them up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sportscasters do that.
Happen. So it's a lack of, I'm preparing for work, I'm a pretty face, I go on there, I read the lines. And now I mess them up, and now people are making a joke about somebody passing away.
Yeah, I know. It's brutal.
What I say earlier about she's just a pretty face.
About on the couch that sucks, she passed away. But we're laughing at the individual anchor for being such a dumbass.
Yeah.
No, you're exactly right, and that's what we're laughing about.
How uneducated you are.
Well, that's why I said if you heard it during that segment, that's why I said that's why they shouldn't. And I said it real quick, and then we were off into other shit. But that's why I said that's what you get for hiring a pretty face. And I'm not saying discriminate because she's pretty. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is don't hire somebody if they're underqualified just because they're pretty.
Well, it sucks. I mean, sometimes
because guess what? That news
sometimes
do you know what news? Do you know what news?
Sometimes when you're on the air, sometimes that shit's flying off the handle like this.
No, I get that, but
she haven't seen that script, and when she came across that, she might have just had it sucks. It sucks for her, and it's even worse.
And you can tell she was trying not to do what she was about to do.
It's worse, obviously, for the memory of the fallen officer and obviously her child. I mean, it's brutal because that went everywhere. Because this world is a fucking cesspool of shit. And
they love that shit. They eat that shit up.
So that went everywhere.
They eat that shit up. You know that. They eat that shit up.
The only reason why anybody knows about that is because of the internet and YouTube and all that stuff. Because it's the ability to share it everywhere. You know, I don't know.
It's all unfortunate.
Really
Do you know what news crew that came from?
I think it was Channel 6 in Louisville, Kentucky, maybe. Louisville, something.
So do you want to start in on Louisville? Because I'm just saying, I don't think they have the...
Hey, guys, before I hang up, because I already know teacher's already pissed off. Teacher's pissed.
Why is teacher pissed?
Teacher's pissed because you hung up on a Jewish woman that survived cancer.
Yeah, I know.
She's already pissed at you guys.
You can deal with it, teacher. You beat cancer. You can deal with that.
I got one question for you guys before I hang up.
What up, though?
Bama or Clemson?
I'm gonna go Clemson.
Can I go? I hope it's a tie. I hope they go like 18 overtimes and they call the game. I hate both these motherfuckers.
Come on, brother Madison.
Man, oh my God, are you kidding me? I would have. Oh God!
I tell you what, although
you know where I stand, Jeremy. You know who I am. What team do I represent, Jeremy?
Clemson in Michigan. Clemson has
well, our boys got their ass beat last week.
I don't care. I don't care. We're not talking about last week. I'm talking about what I represent.
Clemson has
So I don't give a fuck about the rest of them.
Clemson has a dreamy quarterback.
Dreamy?
Blonde hair.
Clemson also has a whole bunch of dope.
You talking about Sunshine? Talking about Sunshine?
Sunshine. His name's Sunshine.
Sunshine.
His name's
Sunshine.
All right. Thank you,
Jeremy, thanks for calling in, my good brother.
All right, man. Peace. There goes Jeremy, everybody.
Cheers to Jeremy.
On the Lunatic Radio show. Word up. Eminem, by the way, is going to eventually have a rap song about the New York Post because the New York Post posted a story about how Eminem's daughter, it really wasn't even a news story at all. It was just how Eminem's daughter, Haley, has bikini photos of herself on her Instagram page, and she has 1.3 million followers. So
Haley's grown as fuck.
I know, she's hot as fuck too.
I haven't seen her. I honestly haven't seen her post at all, and I don't look up Haley. But how old is she? Before you read this,
I think she's 23.
I know she's. I remember like 5 years ago, she had her homecoming.
Eminem's 45.
So she was 18, so she's got to be
23.
23. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
But yes, yeah, she's. But there she is, everybody. She's a pretty girl. There you go.
Right. So what was the article?
Nothing. It literally was a nothing article. It was just, I know Eminem.
Well, then why was he going at the Post?
No, he probably will be. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, because
because Machine Gun Kelly had a tweet 4 years ago about him saying he went after Machine Gun Kelly. So I figured if the New York Post was writing an article about his daughter, he's going to go after the New York Post. I want to say congratulations to the great city of New York for not having a murder for the entire week of between Christmas and New Year's Eve.
I see where you're going.
Congratulations.
I see where you're going. I honestly, I see where you're going.
Good job, New York.
I see where you're going.
Who's better than you, huh? No murders between Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Good for you.
We really are starting this, aren't we?
What?
The whole New York Detroit thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I guarantee you Detroit's worse than New York because New York's more like. But there's more people in New York.
I thought we were going for. I thought we were doing.
We're gonna start a new bit, and it's probably gonna be a bit that just keeps on going. But I'm gonna grab a news story each week, or the weeks we decide to do it, from New York. That's completely horrible. And then TJ's gonna do the same thing with the story from Detroit. And
but because it's jokes, people. Why are we being positive? We're joking about shit, so fuck it.
Joke, yeah,
but since you had a positive,
what? New York didn't have a fucking murder.
No, that's a positive.
Surprising.
That's a positive.
They're actually.
So we won't do it this week. We'll start it next week. That's a positive story.
No, they actually only had three. Let's see. They had 300 murders last year. And then also the previous year before.
You know what? That's pretty good for having 18 billion people in fucking 3 blocks. Because you motherfuckers have.
Hold on. Last year, 2018, was the first time the murder rate has dropped below 300 since 1951. We've been killing it.
You guys have been killing it, and you guys still aren't the murder capital.
We're not the murder capital, but I mean by a long shot.
No, but a block away in New Jersey, that's been the reigning murder capital. So
is it?
Yeah, that's because they dumped the bodies in Jersey. That's why that's the murder capital. And because you know what, shit's getting gentrified so much. You guys are losing your credibility as far as murder and shit.
Well, I'm sure we'll step it up at some point.
Yeah, but between Brooklyn and Harlem getting gentrified, like, fuck you. Oh, you know what I seen the other day? I seen a meme. Or no, a post. I follow on Instagram. I follow hashtag Detroit something. I follow everything Detroit. And there was a meme. There's a post with a girl that said New Detroit on her shirt. And this white Valley girl looking chick. And then all these comments were like, oh, so it's coming to us now? So now we're getting gentrified? Oh, this is the New Detroit? Like, they were just killing this chick. And I won't say like the brutal shit they were saying, but it was fucking awesome. Fuck them.
Yeah, well, Detroit needs something, man. They were nearly bankrupt pretty soon.
Oh, hold on. Wait, we got something.
Cool teacher checking in. Eminem wants his daughter to not have any nuts. Not have any nuts.
We fucked up.
That is Eminem's plan.
We fucked up, Kieran. Damn, I tried.
Eminem's plane. God damn it! I fucked that whole joke up. God damn it!
You know,
That watch costs more than your car.
What's your name?
Fuck you. That's my name. Fuck you. Go home and play with your kids.
Go ahead.
You read just as good as the anchor.
I know. I mega doo-doo on that one.
Look at this. We were trying to keep it positive.
You don't smoke, do you? What do you want all this fitness?
With how New York is acting?
Oh.
Brother Bacon just sent me this. Detroit ranks as second most violent big city. God damn it.
Oh, good for you. Number 2. Who's number 1? Fucking
Jersey. It's got to be Jersey.
Is it Newark?
Got to be Jersey. It's got to be Jersey for sure.
All right, everybody.
Let's wrap this shit the fuck up.
Well, thank you for checking out the Lunatic Radio show. And I don't know why my clips keep on playing backwards. There we go. Word up. It is the Lunatic Radio show. Thank you to everybody in the chat room checking out the radio program. Thank you to TJ Tomato. Great show again tonight, guys. John D. Noodle. Thank you to John D. Noodle from Germany.
John D. Noodle all the way from Germany. Cool teacher calling in. This is my first cool teacher call in. I feel special. I really do. I actually really love that she called in.
Yeah, no,
because I'm a big fan of hers.
Congratulations to Carrie Cape Cod on the upcoming baby. Good for you. Hope it all comes out great.
Oh, yeah.
Healthy baby.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kelly Black in the chat room. Big ups to Lunatic Radio Show. Big ups to you, Kelly Black.
John D. Noodle, Friday nights are becoming my favorite show. Love TJ. There you go.
Thank you, John D. Noodle. I'll send you some Valentine's next month. I do like as a friend, Valentine's, dude. Okay, don't judge me, okay?
I don't give a fuck.
John D. Noodle, bro.
You can blow 37 people through the way through the parking lot. I don't give a shit what the fuck you do.
Wow. Okay, wow. So anyway, shout out to Nomad. This is the first time I've got to interact with Nomad, who's a long-time listener. So shout out to Nomad. Jeremy Bacon, thank you for calling in. Big Mike, thank you for calling in. Also, thank you for Eddie for listening in.
Eddie
on the chat line.
Oh, yeah, Matt McGinnis.
Matt McGinnis. Yeah, definitely Matt McGinnis on the chat line, man. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Get your notice on. Like us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Lunatic Radio.
I totally fucked that up. John D. Noodle checking in. Kieran, get it right. Michael Jackson was accused of molesting Jordan Chandler. Evan Chandler was the father. That's the guy who committed suicide in New Jersey. Kid just got molested. Wow, so bad fucking life. Give me a fucking...
During our outro music.
Dude, I'm fucking 4 Coors Lights deep. You think I'm gonna get some... Mega doo-doo! Mega doo-doo! Mega fucking doo-doo! I'm gonna end the show with this. All right, you motherfuckers, this is how it ends.
Louisville police officer D.D. Mega Doo-Doo.
Yeah, that's how I think of that. Bye, everybody.
Get your drink on. It's Friday night. Everybody go out, have fun, be kind to each other. In 2019, be kind to each other. Fuck all the bullshit. Say what you want to say, but also at the same time, be kind when people are being kind to you. Fuck off.
Don't do drugs.